What's up everybody, Obi-Wan or Ego in Actual, and today I just want to talk about playing without your Crutch Perk. This gameplay is a free-for-all game in which I play with a considerably different class that I normally run with. It's a free-for-all game in the map Exodus, and I am playing without Amplify. The Crutch Perk for me in this game, Black Ops 3, is Amplify, and I normally combine that with Dead Silence. But on this game I decided not to run with Amplify. Instead I ran a completely different setup. I'm using Sixth Sense and Tracker. Is that Tracker with the eagle? Yeah, Tracker. So but I'm still using Dead Silence, as you can see there, but it's pretty different. So I guess every Call of Duty game that I've played over the past couple of years, there's always a perk that I heavily rely on, and that's probably the same with everyone else. You know, I know I've watched other people's videos, and they talk about how they can't run a setup without Engineer, or they can't run a setup without Scavenger. It's the same thing with me. I know in Black Ops 2 I could never run a class without for some reason without Scavenger. Same thing in Ghost. It was Amplify again, and I don't remember what perk I always ran with in Advanced Warfare. But yeah, I guess it's the same. Everyone runs with the same run into the same situation. And for me with ooh, look at that, dunked on that guy. With Black Ops 3, I mean, Amplify is such a good perk for me to run, mainly because I like to listen and I like to prepare myself when there's a battle coming up, when there's a gunfight coming up, and just like everyone else, you know, I run with I use a very good headset, so it's such an advantage for me to have it. But I've noticed that I rely on it too heavily, so I decided not to kind of change it up a little bit, and this is one of the games that I end up doing well with. As you can see right here, I'm relying heavily on the other perks, and I guess it works. But the problem that I see with it is that when someone else is running Dead Silence, and it kind of hard to handle. And I don't remember on this game. This game is pretty old, so I don't really remember what the other people were running. So I have to kind of approach a gunfight a little differently. Rather than waiting for them to come up to me, I kind of have to seek him out, and then use Tracker and Sixth Sense to my advantage. You know, kind of just wait and see if somebody's in a room, or look for the footsteps and find them that way, rather than waiting for them to come to me. I kind of have to engage a gunfight differently. But like I said, you know, it kind of worked out on this game right here, and I guess it's a good thing to kind of do that once in a while, so that you're developing different techniques, and trying to get away from the bad habits of having the same thing over and over again. So once in a while I definitely recommend doing this. If you are running, if you find yourself running the same thing over and over again, I guess I become predictable, I guess. And that's not a good thing. So I definitely recommend doing this. Like I said, on this game right here, I ended up getting Cerberus a couple of times. Oh, look at this guy jumping around. I'm gonna dunk on him a couple of times. But yeah, like I said, playing with Crutch Perks is a bad thing in my opinion. Because it kind of limits your ability to whatever that perk you're using. So once in a while, changing it up a little bit is highly recommended, so that if you run into a situation where somebody else is doing the same thing you're doing, having Amplify with dead silence, what have you, you kind of have to, you change it up, and you change your technique so that you become, oh, look at that fail. Yeah, I failed a couple of times in this game. That's one thing though, is the gravity spike. I don't like that. I was trying it out in this game, and I can't seem to do well with it. And but yeah, like I said, Amplify is something that I always use over the past couple of years, and it's mainly because of like I said, the way I play. I use a headset, and it really helps so much when you hear them. But yeah, like I said, it's bad to rely on something like that. So so I know a couple of guys I spoke with, some people can't seem to do well without engineer. I'm like, why would that be an issue, not having engineer? So, and same thing with scavenger or Sixth Sense, and I kind of understand, because there's some tendencies that you have as a player that you've developed while running those perks, and for instance with engineer, you're looking for traps, or looking for the streaks on domination. With scavenger, not having to worry about picking up another weapon, which for me before, like I said on Black Ops 2, that's something that I hated, picking up other people's weapon, and I kind of got a hang of it. On this game, I don't even think about it anymore. As you can see right here, I don't have my my VMP anymore. I picked up someone else's CUDA. So that's one thing that I've gone away from over the years, and kind of moved on to, like I said, Amplify. And this point right here is when I started getting a groove, and basically just waiting for them to come to me. That's what you do. Anyway, like I said, if you find yourself relying on a certain perk, or just running the same class over and over again, and you find yourself becoming predictable, or you're finding this game becoming stale also, running different things, trying out different perks, makes the game fresh. I guess at this point of the game, we are already toward the end of toward the middle of the cycle of the game. So I guess it's fine. It's the best time to try out something else, and who knows, maybe you'll find something else that you've become good at, and that will make this game much more better for you. Hope you like this video. Hope you this helps you out a little bit with finding different things, and trying out different things in this game. And if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. And for everyone else, thank you for sticking around and watching me and following me, and have a nice day. Bye.